This is gonna be my final round of 2023. I'm filming this on Christmas Eve, and today we're gonna be playing the most aptly named course to end the Florida Christmas Championship Series, Champions Point Disc Golf Course. Hopefully you guys saw yesterday's video where we were also at Champions Point Disc Golf Course, but we played from the shorter tees to the shortest baskets. We're ending the championship series in style, playing the championship layout at Champions Point Disc Golf Course. Now, if you guys are new to this series, there are a couple interesting twists that I have, just because for the FCCS, I wanted to make it fun as a Christmas present to me, to not have to think up too many topics, just have fun with my own bag, and for you to get a lot of fun rounds and some gifts. If you guys have been following along, you guys would know that I've already bought 4 gifts for myself, and let you guys know why I haven't announced my sponsor yet, even though I've teased it. That's because for every 10 strokes under par, we unlock a new milestone. And as of the last round that we just played, we shot really hot. We went from 30 under to 46 under because it was a relatively easy soft par layout. And so now we're at 46, trying to get to 50 or 60. At 60 under par, I give myself a drone, and you guys basically know who my sponsor is. I reveal enough that you can pretty much tell. But at 50 under par, it's pretty close. So if we shoot 4 under par or better today, you guys will get that, and I will get to buy myself something that I've been waiting to buy myself for a while, but now have a reason to justify it. So I really want to shoot this at least 4 under par and get to 50 down. There's also a Rolo in my bag for 1 Rololigan per round. You don't like your shot, you throw the Rolo instead, but you have to take the Rolo. Blue to gold, 9,087 foot, par 65. And what a phenomenal year this has been. I mean, tomorrow hopefully is gonna be the announcement video of the culmination of like all the work throughout this year. Just to think that at the beginning of the year I had 12,000 subscribers, and I'm guessing throughout the series we're gonna pass 33 or 34,000. Just all that growth, and then all the support and everything that's happened with cashing at the silver event. So much good that has come from this year, and I wouldn't have any of it if it weren't for you guys, so thank you so much. I have no idea which tee pad it's supposed to be, frankly. Is it like a pick your own adventure game or something? I don't think I've ever seen 2 tee pads right next to each other before. All right, so according to UDisc, the tee pad is this one. We're going all the way kind of down to that yellow thing right there. We're gonna go ahead and just throw force down this right side gap. I already forgot to press record because I changed the batteries. Okay, that is way flippy. We threw through the gap. The destroyer, I'll show you where it is. It was a good shot. This is a 669 foot par 4, 311, 310. Oh gosh, a little slippage. Get lucky. All right, should be easy up and down for the par. Oh, that's a little shorty. Money. Good pars. All right. This is a fun looking shape. It is out this gap, and then it's all the way back that way. 907 foot, par 5. I want to throw this force because I think it's slightly straighter than that destroyer. Oh my gosh, we're struggling here. All right, get it out the gap and then let it finish. Now roll. Don't roll that way. Oh no. Oh no. Oh gosh. I think I threw it a little bit too hyzered out the gap, which stoked to hit the gap. That's a big win in of itself. And it's also nice that we're probably gonna have less than a 700 foot par 4 left to play. Red basket, we can see down this corridor. Really just wanna get like out into the open and moving left. So there's a low ceiling here. I'm gonna throw the destroyer and just, yes. Oh, that's perfect. That's a Calvin Heimberg shot. Not as nearly as good or as far, but low ceiling, out the gap. We should have some sort of hyzer in. It might be 400 feet. We'll have a look for the birdie. I mean, it does look like a little forehand. It looks like you either want to flex something through this first gap or throw something really wide and skippy. I think I'm gonna go the wide skippy route. Skippy. Rololigan strikes again, baby. Come on, I think that's parked. All right, super pretty, par 3, straight ahead. 350-ish maybe? 367. Oh, I'm between the strike and the Athena. The strike is just grippier when it's more humid. So I feel like I like it a little better. A little hyzer flip right at it. Oh, that is shanked. Get out of it. All right, we're gonna have a long look. Dang, should have thrown the Athena. I should have just thrown a better shot, which that's a better shot, so. Man, that thing is a rope. Let me throw it flat. The strike shape is just how I wanted. I just ended up pulling it a little right, which tells me I'm getting a little tired and leaning out of my shot early. So instead of connecting through the hit and throwing and letting everything else follow, I'm kind of bringing my body with the hit point. And so I'm still able to throw it relatively decent. It just means that I'm gonna pull it a little right. So focus on like head down, throw out, and then follow through, which I did much more with the Athena, which like, even though it was flat, it just held dead straight and then finished at the end. Those are both pretty money discs. Let's Let's go, baby, come on. Finally figuring these putters out. All right, this is what you think of when you think of Florida disc golf. Just going into like gnarly trees all over the place. 630 feet to the goal. It's kind of over this hill, which doesn't like go deep down, it's like flattens out. I tend to have like a tendency of, if I can see the top of the hill, I just assume it's like a cliff on the other side. So if I get over it, the disc is gonna still like just punch down the hill, but normally there's still ground there and it just like is barely a slant, and so it stops it. So I'm gonna try to make sure to get way above the hill. Really, I think we'll see how far those first trees are. There's a family down there, I think, playing, so I'm gonna have to make sure that we don't throw in on them. 340 to the first like big tree that's there. So I think we wanna throw my Calvin Destroyers on like a slight turn. Just like that. Missed that tree. Oh good, just inside the tree. That's not bad. I meant to be a little more flat to turn, but those Destroyers, they're so weird to me now that like getting some flip up, even going up a hill. Actually, I think we're gonna throw the Firebird because it's more champion plastic than the Z Flex, so more likely to skip. This ground should skip if you put a driver on angle, and that like definitely is a shot to get around this tree. So just hard at the ground and skip it out there. Oh, dude, why is it not getting a skip? I really thought that was perfect. I maybe could have thrown it a little harder when I want those really big flares. Maybe try to get it like basket high and then let it flare as long as there's room 20 feet past the basket. We'll have a look for the birdie though. We drained this putt, we're still chilling. It's probably inside the circle anyways. I'm just complaining for nothing. Dude, let's go. It's a Christmas miracle. I made 2 circle 2 putts in a row. The good news is whenever you pass by a massive group, unless there's a massive group in front of them, you typically got a lot of play time ahead of you. So if we can sneak past them on this hole, we should be almost free and clear for like 5 to 6 holes at least. Get lucky. That's fine. Nervy. I was thinking I probably want to look at this hole a little bit more, maybe range a bit. That Destroyer, this is where like I really missed that interval, because that'd be the perfect, like it's gonna flip up and sit and turn and be fine. I'm so nervous to play through people every single freaking time. It's really bad. 365. Almost as this disc again, just to get the low ceiling. That's gonna be fine. It's gonna be a little long and way left. Finally, of course, the last course of the tournament that we need more than 2 distance drivers. I lost it in the first round. I almost brought it back up too of the interval. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna lose any holes. And then I lose it on a practice shot being stupid. No, it's short. All right, this looks tough. You gotta get out the gap here and then moving slightly right or kind of straight. There's like a straight gap that you can hyzer through. I almost kind of want to take this. Wow, this is a tough hole. I like it. I think I'm gonna try Firebird on forehand through this low ceiling gap here. Get up. Does not have the stability that I needed to kick it out, but I don't trust myself getting the cap wrap over. I really like holes like this. Oh yeah, we threw that really well. I really like holes like this where your setup shot is first and then what your like typical tee shot would be comes up next. Kind of pitch shot, and now I have to kind of make a decision, but I have to place myself on a tee pad, so to say. Tough little low ceiling here. 350 the basket. So we could throw a flex forehand over the red one. Skip up. I think we're gonna try a strike just up this left side though, or right side. It's a low ceiling. No, we'll go Athena. I've been shanking the strike. Strike, strike, strike. Skip. Oh yeah, that'll play. I like getting back on the birdie train pretty immediately. Sick. All right, hole 8, 585 foot par 4. Way out there to the yellow you can see. You got a big wide gap here and a smaller gap to the left. I was thinking about just kind of bombing the strike on this left side and getting the flip, but then I realized that's a much higher ceiling, so I can just throw a big hyzer flip up this side. Skip. I want to see if I can throw a nice cut roller and maybe even get there with this Zeta's Moon. Dude, I gotta work on my roller game. Honestly, I don't even know if that's as far, it's probably farther than the strike. That's so good, man. And this is a great end to the year. No matter how the rest of this round goes, this whole series has been great. This round already has started great. It's been a good year. And I'm hoping 2024 is even better, but you don't always have to make it better. I like where I'm at. We can sustain here, try for like Not explosive growth, but consistent growth. And if opportunities arise for explosive growth, do it. Trying much harder to stay content with where I'm at, always. I'm gonna have to try to roll this strike at some point. This thing just bombs so far. It's even, I think, with rollers for me, I was trying to roll like whatever. So I'll find like just that right disc for you. And right now, at this elevation, S-Line CD1 is money. Go in. Too deep. All right, I'm so tempted to try cut roller here because I've just been loving trying these rollers, but ceiling's way too low. We just need to punch something hard out there. This is 750 feet up and to the left. Get a skip, please. That flipped up way more than I expected. I don't think we'll be able to get there. I thought it would kind of ride on hyzer and like ride to the left. So I'm really glad we didn't throw the strike. I was happy with how that came out of my hand. So I think it's definitely flippier than my Destroyer is. For some reason, this looks semi in range. I don't think it is. 480. We're gonna try, why not? I mean, slightly downhill. Oh, that's so low. Kind of felt like it slipped out a little early. Might as well give it a soft go with the glitch. Don't do it. What a round this would be if I nailed that. Should be easy tap in for 6 down though. Through 9. We're hanging out. We can definitely get to our 10. Oh man, I love that I'm thinking about incorporating rollers because the Zeta's Moon it almost got the distance. What an encouraging end of year round. It's encouraging in that my body is telling me, hey, don't play anymore after this, but it's also encouraging because we've been throwing shots and making putts just like we're trying to do. And it's been so much fun to just film all these rounds this year. I don't know how many videos I made. I would guess over 300. It's an incredible amount. Not one per day, but it might be close, honestly. I cannot wait to share tomorrow what's going on because it's hard to put into words, but there's a lot of feelings that I have. All right, up and to the left, hole 10, it says 310. It kind of looks like an Athena, just like a straight shot out to the right, let it skip. Go in. I feel like something magical is gonna happen today. Maybe I'm just emotional because it's my last round of the year and this year has meant so much to me. And maybe that was a 50 feet short, but something magical feels like it's about to happen. Aw. All right, 342 to the yellow. I think we're gonna try the Midnight Prowl 2 on a flip up backhand line. Yeah, this should be fun. Wow, that thing is really kind of more flippy than I thought. It's always funny to me on the tee pads how I'm like, oh my gosh, I juiced it, blah, blah, blah. And I almost never do. And it's not because I can't throw it farther, but I typically am like pretty good at judging the speed. But for some reason on the tee pad, if the shot shape goes a little bit different than I think it is, I'm like, oh my gosh, I juiced it, I threw it so bad. We're still on pace for 14, technically. Not actually, but we can get them all. All right, so you can see the basket just to the right of this big tree, 660 something feet down there. Makes you think about a flip up forehand, but I do remember playing from the whites earlier that kind of opens up along the left side. So if you play a hyzer flip to turn, it should work. So I'm thinking about throwing this S-Line CD1, just like that. Oh, I thought that was perfect. That's embarrassing. We might still have a look, but it's gonna be too far probably. Maybe it's like with the strike, because if it slows down and it isn't able to flip over, it might curl back left, which is maybe what we want. So we'll try the strike roller. Why not? Keep riding straight. Oh wow, wow, that flipped over faster than I thought. Wow, you can't just throw it as high nose up as you possibly can and expect it to turn. This honestly almost feels like my victory lap for the year. Right now we're at like 53 under. If we locked in right now, we obviously got to finish all the holes, but 53 under for this series, better than I anticipated. I was scared I wasn't gonna get to 30 because I didn't know how well I was gonna play in the woods or in Florida or figuring out my disc, and a lot of soft pars helped us, but not enough to not be proud of how I played. This is a sick hole. 214 it calls it, 235. I think it's gonna be this proxy again. I would throw the glitch. You know what, why not? We don't care. We're throwing the glitchy play. Oh man, that glitch is too stable for me. I don't get it. I really think it's gonna flip every time. I also threw it a little bit left. I walked up right to left instead of straight up this G pad like I'll do here. It's amazing what the right orientation on a T-pad will do for your throw. The proxy is literally just taunting me for like sitting right behind the basket. I told you something magical was gonna happen. What a birdie. What a way to end. Oh my gosh, dude, come on. 4 holes to go. Yeah, skip and you're fine. All right, can we stack on an eagle to this crazy round? Oh, dude, that is not smooth and the slightest. Okay, I think that just is just falling out of my hands right now. Sorry we're not playing the red because I literally parked it with that Midnight Brawl 2. Oh, not bad. So that happens when you get a little too aggressive. Probably should have just gone roller, but I really wanted to just smack that strike. Took a 5, 9 down, 2 to go. Our initial goal is 10 under. We can even get to 11, so 2 good shots. 346, okay, good. Is there just a big hyzer over here? There kind of is, but we're just gonna try to punch it up the middle. I think it's gonna be a strike at 345 on a rope. I'm sure I can get my Midnight Brawl 2 there, but just for the shape, I've been saying this a lot, like I'd rather be able to miss short and long. Just in case I do miss, it gives me more chances to get the birdie instead of with the Midnight Brawl 2, I can get it there, but I can't get it past it. Man, that thing likes to turn a bit, huh? But that's fine, because I've turned it into the ground, but because I was probably throwing it a little past the basket, speed-wise, I should still have, maybe I just circle look. One more chance for a birdie to get to 10 down. No! I'm so glad there's not a missed 15-footer count on my videos throughout the year. 357. Let's end the year right. We can end the year right. Let's get a birdie to end the year. Flat to turn to almost ace the red basket and then skip up to the yellow. Big skip, big skip, big skip, big skip. Yeah! No, did it hit a tree? No, we're good. Let's go. Part of me was like, if I skip into the cage of the red basket and it takes away my birdie chance, it's gonna be so cool and I'm gonna be so pissed. $10 down for the final round of the year. 56 down total for the series. You guys get another present and I get another present. Didn't get to the 14, didn't get to the drone. It was way closer than I anticipated. One final cut back to me for buying the gifts and the further reveal of the stamp. I should be announcing tomorrow if all goes to plan. Cannot wait to see you then. Thanks for a great year. No fancy camera today, because unfortunately I woke up pretty sick today, so I'm just glad we got the video done. Like 100.6 fever, but that doesn't stop us from doing a little bit more of a reveal and the gifts. I bought myself some Rode Lav Pros. They're really nice lav mics that I like the DJIs that I have, but I wanted something a little bit more professional, something that has like a clip-on lav, and that's gonna be really high quality and stop all those like bag sounds. For you guys, this is what the stamp did look like, and now this is what it looks like at 50 under par. I should still be announcing, I have what I need. I'm looking at it right now. I'm super excited. Just hope that I wake up with enough energy to film a video. Just appreciate you guys so much for such a phenomenal year this year. I am gonna get this video up and then go sleep a lot more, and I'll see you tomorrow.